everybody. Welcome to another Common Grounds Meet the Members. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Jo Stevens and I'm the coordinator of Common Grounds Women in Business Network. Now, thanks for taking the time to check in and learn more about our amazing Common Ground members. Now, Common Grounds provides coffee meetups for women in business to network and connect with like-minded women in business. Now, we have an amazing, diverse group of women, and one of the reasons why I started this blog chat was to help these incredible women spread the word on not only what they do, but why they do what they do. Now, today I'm joined by the amazing Olivia. Welcome, Olivia. Would you like to formally introduce yourself and the name of your businesses?
Hi, I'm Olivia, and I'm a self-worth and personal growth coach and the founder of the Lotus New Beginnings. I also have another business where I make vegan and organic bath, body, and face products, Cocoshore. And within that, I like to focus on body positivity and self-care, with its motto being love your body. Along with that, I also am the facilitator of the Ipswich Common Grounds. So yeah,
Awesome.
every
Sorry, love. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Keep going.
That's right. Everything I do is about helping the next generation feel more confident and empowered and comfortable in who they are.
I love that. Yes. And as you were just saying, yes, you are our Ipswich coordinator, which is fantastic for our coffee meetups. For those of you that don't know, like I've been doing Common Grounds for 5 years now. And the goal now is to have a coffee meetups Australia wide. We have 7 coffee meetups. And Olivia has just started this year doing the Ipswich coffee meetup. So thank you so much for doing that. And I love that you're providing that opportunity for women to network and connect. And it does sound like there's very much kind of intertwines with what it is that you do because you're passionate about supporting, women in business. But I know also like one of your businesses that is really there for the younger generation. Do you want to tell us a little bit about that and why it is that you're so passionate about that?
It's all about so with the self-worth stuff, it's all about helping them build that early in school. So then when they leave school, they're able to take on life and whatever life throws at them. It's all because, I struggled with it when I left school. I had, things didn't go to plan and stuff. And it took me a long time to be able to get back and be part of society again. So I want to teach people so they don't take as long. They can keep going with life.
Absolutely. And I mean, I think that's the truth, isn't it? Sometimes, I mean, it's that hard that, when you're like in school, like, and then like all of a sudden now you're out in the real world, or, if you want to call it the real world. But like, it's, the confidence doesn't always come straight away. You don't always know exactly what you want to do as soon as you leave school. Isn't that correct? I mean, I feel like that can be sometimes the big thing. You have this idea at school and it completely changes. So are your courses around just like people like helping with their like with young women? Is it young women or is it just young people in general to help them build that confidence to to go after what it is that they want to achieve?
Yeah, mainly. So yeah, mainly for like teenage girls, but both really. And it's just helping them have the confidence, the self-worth, know who they are
Mhm.
and things. So they be confident in themselves and not need to listen to like the external not rely on the external sources for validation that they're doing good. Just know deep down that they are good enough just the way they are.
I love that. And what is it like, kind of courses do you offer? You were saying something about like in school. Is it something you do in schools or is it just something you do like, that you offer to school age children?
Um, I would love to get it into schools, but that is proving difficult.
Yeah.
But I do one-on-one coaching sort of things with them, and then I have a 10 week and I offer a 10-week self-worth program that's like got a proper like skip program curriculum sort of thing, and that can be either one-on-one or in a small groups. And then lately I've been doing a few like well-being workshops with the 8 to 12 year age to get them starting to think about things, getting them to start to think about their mindset and who they are and how to deal with their emotions and things.
Oh, I love that. And I think you're right. I mean, like I love that because, the pressure, especially because of social media, it's starting earlier with the kids. Like it used to be the teenage years, but it's the tweens now as well that, that they're struggling, with all of this because like what they see online and, finding that inner work. I love that you're doing that and providing this. Are the programs online or is it more just like face to face that you offer?
Face to face and like by Zoom or whatever. I am in the process of like looking at other things of doing it like a self-paced thing. It's just finding the right
Yes.
platform to get it up on. But yeah, I'd love to have a on like a self-paced sort of online thing for it.
Oh, fantastic. Well, look, sounds like great work. So tell us then, like, then how with your other business that you have, you're talking about the body positivity. Let me get that word out. How does that, like, like obviously because that's what you're doing, your mindset kind of thing. But what is it that offers with like with that kind of role? Like, what is it? Is it products, things that you offer, so you can let anybody know?
So yeah, so I have a product range where I've got like um my body scrubs and moisturizers and face stuff and a few bath things. And then it's like through my content, I try and look at the body positivity, and then with the self care stuff, I like to do work. I haven't done many, but I do try and do a workshop and things. And this year, I am planning a an event for International Self Care Day, which is in July, an in person event. So it's all through that.
Oh, sounds fantastic. So these products that you have, is it that you make them yourselves? Is that what you do?
Yeah, pretty much everything, all the products, yeah, I make myself.
Oh, I love that. Thank you for sharing that. But I'd love to know what is it that makes you passionate about it and why is it that you started your business? Now, you've talked a little bit about it, like you said, that you came to a point where, like from coming from school, you had, wasn't sure, like school's not for everybody. But what was it that made you so passionate to go, I want to actually do a business? What brought you there?
Um, so I did uni for a few years and then that all fell apart. And it was just the fact that people were controlling my life. People were telling me what I could and couldn't do. So I wanted something that was mine and I could control like what happened. If you know, it, depending on what you do, it depends on what the outcome is and things. It was something that was mine and I had the full control over. And then after I got over that, it's just now being able to connect with others and share the messaging about self-worth and self-care and how important they really are to be able to live a fulfilled and healthy life.
Oh, I love that. And when you're talking about like self-care, like what is it that you like say, like what is it that you offer? Like, apart from the programs that you do, is it like a mindset kind of program or is it like breathing techniques or what is it that you offer with you saying about the self-care apart from the products itself?
It's still evolving, but like I've got a private Facebook group that I try and put reminders in and try and start conversations about what does your self-care look like. And because everybody's self-care is different, it's just getting ideas out there about just starting the conversation. And then I've got the thing for International Self-Care Day. It's not as big, like it's not as big as I like it to be, but it is evolving with time.
Absolutely. We all start somewhere. And I think I love that what that's about you, like, you're understanding like that build first from your own self-care and your own self-worth. And from now, like, now you're growing in that into like, helping others to find that as well. And so that's like where the passion came then from, is that's where you were like, I need to do this to help others. And that's where it kind of grew from for you.
Yeah. It's just through lived experience and then just wanting to share it with the world.
Oh, love that. Fantastic. So yeah, you were saying about I didn't really even know there was an International Self-Care Day. There we go. I've learned that. So in July, which is fantastic. So, I think was one of the programs, like, you were saying before, you have it like for the teens and tweens, and now you're trying to develop programs just for self-worth. Is that correct? Did I miss anything out?
Yeah, the stuff for self-worth and then the stuff for self-care is sort of for everybody. It's not necessarily for like teenagers. It can be that sort of for everybody. But yeah, so
Fantastic. Now, as we were just chatting a little minute ago, with saying that you run the Common Grounds out of Ipswich. Do you want to tell everybody like whereabouts that is, and like when that is, so people will know about when where to find you?
So my group it meets on the first Tuesday of the month at Queen's Park Cafe, and it starts at 9:30ish.
Fantastic. And like our common grounds, coffee meetups are just exactly like what Olivia was just talking about, like that self-worth, self-care. And that's what about taking that time out away from your business to connect with like-minded women in business. And it just gives you that opportunity to network, connect, and just have some time out, which I love that. And it kind of like works in well with what it is that you do, actually, Olivia, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah. I just wanted to start it to sort of be able to connect with other people in a more casual sort of setting. And as I was having trouble finding ones that were close to home, so why not start your own?
Absolutely. Now, one thing before we go, Olivia, like whereabouts do you people find your products actually? That's I forgot to ask that question. Is they online or do you do it at a market?
So I have a website, and then I do markets all around, sort of about an hour from Ipswich. I go up to. So yeah.
Fantastic. Very nice. Love that. Now, I'd love to always end with what is kind of one bit of advice you would offer to anyone who's listening, that to share that's helped you get through.
Just knowing that you are on the right path and that you are worthy no matter what, and to make self-worth your superpower, and to take time out for yourself.
I love that. I think that is so important. And thank you so much for sharing that. And thank you for sharing today. And I really appreciate that because self care is so important and self worth is number one. We need to care about ourselves. I always say we always should take care of ourselves before we take care of others. That, they always say put the oxygen tank on first and then you can help others. We all have a giving heart. And I know that very much you do, Olivia, as well. But yeah, self-worth, self-care is very important. So thank you so much for your time today, Olivia. And I will share all of Olivia's websites and information there so you can connect. And I hope that you come along and see Olivia at one of our Common Grounds coffee meetups very soon. So thank you so much for your
Right.
time. Thanks, Olivia.
Thank you. Thank you.